You can only really fail if you stop living, because ceasing to be human means you haven't got the opportunity to change anything that you could have while you were still alive. Failing is that feeling you get throughout the day when you put off doing that thing you need to do, when you don't meet other people's standards, or most importantly, your own standards for success, and fall short of the imaginary bar we set for ourselves. Failing can mean having breakfast at 7:30 instead of 6:30 and missing that morning workout. But really, all that happened was you had breakfast an hour later. Whether that's a failure or not is a question for the environment of your mind. Life hasn't placed any rules on us, we create our own, and in this set of expectations and inside the parameters we lay out throughout our lives, we either meet our fictional bars or don't. Depending on how hard we then decide to punish ourselves emotionally is the only repercussion of this. However, waking up every morning is a success. Getting out of bed is a success. Taking your first breath of air consciously and deciding to brush your teeth is a success. In the context of our crazy lives, the movie we have planned in our heads to unfold for us, these little things are oftentimes ignored for normality. But if we diverted our attention away from being obsessed with what we should do, who we want to be, and all the things that don't exist yet, and focus on now, then being a failure also vanishes, because simply being alive in the moment, you have succeeded to live in a way that the previous version of you, the person stuck in your own ideas and goals of failure and success, was never doing, which was living here in the moment properly. Speaking from personal experience, failure came with large amounts of personal pressure, unrealistic ideas not grounded in reality, and an obsession with things not in the present moment. Failure came with fear of not meeting standards set by others or by yourself. Failure came with insecurity and idealization of others, and failure, most importantly, was only ever as real as I thought it was. You aren't a failure. You never were. You were always a gift. And the gift that you are is either unfolding itself right now or exploring the world to find the door it can open to its maximum form of expression. Failure is a negative expression that takes away, but nothing about the human being is anything but creation. How can you be a failure when everything about you is a success? To be born is a success. To be where you are right now is a success. And to be here still is a success. Whatever you choose to do in a day is always an addition to life, and it's whether you choose to view that with impossible standards or to view that for what it is, without your memories and thoughts changing its meaning, will determine your real success, which is building the most amazing relationship with yourself. Take time to be kind to yourself. If you were a failure, experiencing life would be like constantly dying. But this is almost certainly not the case. You are alive and you are great. Never compare yourself to anyone, not even the idea of what you think you are. Just allow yourself to be without any comparison or contrast, and just see what happens. A huge amount of pressure will be lifted when you realize you are simply unique and alive. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been Zach. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.